Final Fury. Federal Bureau of Magic Cozy Mystery, Book 14. Written by Annabel Chase. Narrated by Jill Smith. Dedication. This book is dedicated to my Fury fans. Thank you for seeing the series through to its hopefully satisfying conclusion. You're the best. Chapter 1.
I don't care for the woods,
Neville complained. The wizard ducked his head as though he were under attack by falling leaves.
It's the end of January. Shouldn't the trees be bare by now?
Global warming, Neville. Get used to it. For now, this forest is our training ground, so wear a hoodie if the leaves bother you.
Can't we simply train in your yard now that Mrs. Paulson is no longer an issue?
I stared at him. Wow. The wizard's cheeks brightened with red splotches.
I meant no disrespect. I was merely stating a fact.
My elderly neighbor had been a thorn in my family's side for decades. As a nosy human, Mrs. Paulson had taken a keen interest in my family's unusual activities. Her murder by an Antares demon meant that the house was currently unoccupied, and therefore no one would be peeping at us through the fence cracks. If we train in my backyard, that will open us up to critiques by my mother and grandma. They're like Russian judges at the Olympics. Nothing is ever above a 5. Neville cringed.
Good point. We'll stick to the woods for now.
Princess Buttercup's snarl interrupted our conversation. Humans would have been both baffled and terrified by the noise. Even at their most vicious, Great Danes didn't sound like that. But hellhounds from the deepest part of the underworld did. I looked at my faithful hound. What's up, Buttercup? The hellhound lowered her head and growled. Her red eyes were fixated on the area behind me. I turned to see a silhouette staggering toward us. I patted Buttercup's head. I don't think they're a threat, but I appreciate the warning. The figure emerged from the shadows. The man's clothing was disheveled, and his hair was unkempt. His t-shirt looked like it had been trampled by elephants before he put it on. In that messy state, it took me longer than it should have to recognize him. Hugh? What on earth are you doing here at this hour? Hugh Phelps typically dressed like he was about to be interviewed by Vogue magazine. Appearance was more important to him than oxygen. The werewolf rubbed his tired eyes.
I went for an early run.
The forest was one of the reasons.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?